It blocks water from going in.
Okay.
Find some sort of pokey device.
Yeah, toothpick.
Toothpick?
Yeah. Don't you think?
You own a toothpick?
I do, because I use them to make my flowers. Hi! Hello, we're making special birthday coffee.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Woo.
Or this.
Or that. Yeah, we don't need that thing really. How's everyone doing? It was good. It was good, Claire. It was good. It was nothing like I've ever had before, that's for sure.
What was?
They said, "How was your vacation?" And I've never had that many days off. That was wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never had that many days off in a row.
Oh.
Except when we went to Scotland, but this was like sitting down and calm and quiet, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was interesting.
How did you like calm and quiet?
I like it.
You do?
Yeah. I wonder if maybe that could be my life. Very funny. How's everybody else? How was everybody's Christmas? Did everybody have a good Christmas? Thanks, guys. It is my birthday. It's true.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Sasha.
I'm making special.
Happy.
You know what, Anya? I just got in at 1 a.m., so I truly have no idea, but I will try to find out as soon as possible. We were very delayed in our return, so fortunately I know no things.
What are you trying to find out?
Apparently there is a package for me at the P.O. box, but I have not checked anything yet. Hey, Cindy. Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing? Yeah, our flight was major delayed last night. It was wild times. They had no interest in being on time, I tell you what.
Nope. None.
Thank you, Shira.
Actually, every flight was not.
Yeah, every flight in the airport we were leaving was delayed. Like, as we were walking to find our gate, all the flights were like, delayed. It was like, whoa. Amazing, Cindy. I love that. That's a pretty good...
You shouldn't see that in like the Northeast where there's snowstorm.
I know, there was definitely no reason for it going from one warm place to another. They all missed you as well. They said they missed you also.
I missed you guys.
Yay, we're back to normal. We like our normal life. It's nice to go away, but we're pretty happy with our normal life.
I like repetition.
Yeah, exactly.
My own bed. Like that.
Oh yeah, our bed is way better. We have the best bed. No thanks, other beds. Not interested.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the snowball effect from the day. Yeah, it's just, I do not enjoy my normal life. I want to be back on vacation. That's funny. Our normal life's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. We have a pretty solid life, so.
I mean, it is working, but also, the stuff around us is good.
Yeah. Which one do I want, do I think? What if I have, what? What'd you say?
It's Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday. You don't have to go back to work on Monday, though.
No. Monday's New Year's.
Monday's New Year's. I'm gonna have this special.
New Year's birthday.
Whoa. Danger almost.
Wow.
I didn't add peanut butter to my coffee. I added sugar-free cookie butter to my coffee because it's my birthday and I can do it. It's special day, special coffee. Yeah. And even though it's not his birthday, I'm making Secret Boyfriend the same coffee that I'm getting. You also thought it was peanut butter? That's funny. I've seen a lot of people ask what we're doing today for my birthday, and the answer is I don't know. Only Secret Boyfriend knows. Yeah, it's by Chalk Zero. If anyone's looking for sugar-free cookie butter, get the Oh,
birthday cake.
Birthday! Yummy! I'm on the Y. A friend of ours sent us Petit Fours in sugar-free. Secret Boyfriend, secret birthday plans. That's right. Secret Boyfriend made secret birthday plans. Yeah. Would you like to try the coffee, honey? What do you think? It's the same coffee I made last year on my birthday. I'm seriously lacking brain cells. I almost poured this cold milk right into the coffee. I know. We haven't been making coffee this way, so I'm out of practice.
Our Nespresso machine.
We did. I think our Nespresso machine thinks we don't love it anymore. But our plants don't think that because they are so healthy right now.
Yeah.
You guys.
You have to repop this thing.
You know what? Can I tell you guys something? Secret Boyfriend's been the plant dad their entire lives, and I haven't really been the plant mom. But before we left, I've been a little bit of an absentee mother to the plants, a little bit. But before we left, I knew that we had to do something to make sure they would survive while we were gone. And so I researched it, and I found a thing for them because I had heard about it before, and it worked. And they are so happy. And that one plant of mine that was in the slime room that was like looking a little womp womp. You guys remember that? Grace was like, "What happened to the plant there?" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm embarrassed." That plant came back to life while we were gone because of my plan. I'm a good plant mom. The idea of an absentee plant parent is making you laugh. Well, it's true. How did you like your coffee? Cookie butter coffee? Good stuff?
It's really good.
Yeah? A good plant mom and a good raccoon baby mom. That's right.
She went out to get smokes and actually came back.
Whoa, I came back with the milk and everything. I love milk. 84 people just heard me say I'm an absentee plant mom. That's a little much for me.
Why?
It's just funny. Oh man. Oh no. Did we hit the For You page on book club again? Oh no.
Cool.
Hi guys. This is book club. I'm no longer an absentee plant parent. I now participate in my plant children's lives. Secret Boyfriend was a single plant dad for a while.
I was.
Yay, plant mom. How is everyone doing? And did everyone get anything really cool for Christmas? Or Hanukkah, whichever you celebrate? Book club's about to be lit. That's pretty funny. I'm going over to the tree spot. I'm going to fix all the things. I'm going to move the chair back where I want it to be. And then I'm going to use this tripod right here. I don't know where Secret Boyfriend went. Absentee plant mom. Oh well. I learned my lesson and I fixed myself and I'm no longer an absentee parent. I got a Hufflepuff Squishmallow and some books. That's amazing. You got tickets to 6? That's amazing. 6 is so good. It's so good.
I like 6.
Yeah, even Secret Boyfriend listens to 6. Yeah. Secret Boyfriend, Secret Family loves you guys, by the way. They think it's hilarious that you call him Secret Boyfriend, and they're like, yeah. And they were like, Secret Boyfriend, Secret Brother called him Secret Boyfriend a couple times to his face. It was pretty funny.
I threw fit. No, that was fun.
He did throw a fit. We have a whole secret family. And they all participated. It was very cute. You got an air fryer? Oh, we love our air fryer. Air fryers are great.
So useful. You're going to love it.
You've been wanting to see it for over a year and your husband surprised you with tickets. That is a very, very good partner who pays attention and got it when it came into town. Good stuff. Or are you seeing it in New York? Are you seeing it on tour or in New York? Both are great, honestly. What else? What else? Tell me more things. I love hearing about people's presents. I did a Christmas thing for the first time ever. You did a Christmas thing, Shelly? Oh my gosh. Wow. Shelly's Jewish.
I know. It's okay to celebrate Christmas.
Of course. Did you get to see Secret Boyfriend's Secret Sister, who I missed terribly? Yes. I did see Secret Boyfriend's sister, who you know. Went to my cousin's for Christmas Eve. It was wild. Yes, Shelly knows your secret sister. Did you know that? Huh?
From what?
Oh, well, originally from book club, but they hung out when your secret sister was in town.
Oh.
Yeah. On tour, not till May, but right around my birthday, so Christmas birthday. That's amazing. No, honestly, Nikki, it's a phenomenal show. Oh, right, and Shira too. That's right. I don't know why I said Shelly when it was Shira who was talking to me. Why did I say that? Why did I do that? I also got glasses in multicolors. Did you get the ones that are like the like snap ones? If I wore glasses, I would own the snap ones. I would need that. I know, Shelly. I just am lacking brain cells. Thank you, Melanie. That pair, Ira, you have those, Cindy? Do you like them? If I was a glasses person, that's what I would want. I would want those. They do. They look super fun, Claire. Have you seen those, babe?
What?
It's a pair of glasses that you get for like people who need like real glasses, not fake ones. And it has, oh, you meant drinking glasses. Oh, that's funny. They have little colors that you can, that like magnetize onto the front so that you don't have to get a bunch of different pairs of glasses, but you can always change the color of your glasses. It's very cool.
I wouldn't do that. Because
No.
I don't want colors.
They wouldn't work for yours. It's not like wireframes. They're like the glasses I have. Imagine the blue light glasses that I have, but if I could change the color all the time.
I see.
It's cool, right?
That's cool.
I mean, if I wore glasses, it would make sense to
But
have those.
she has fighter pilot eyes.
I do have
Look
fighter
at-
pilot
look at
eyes.
them, they're beautiful.
They're beautiful. And also they see well. My daughter just put her entire hand in my cup of water. Sure. No, yeah, that tracks.
Don't do that. Gross.
Ellie, please, contain yourself.
Are you? Well, here's the question: is she still gonna drink it?
Are you still going to drink it, Becca? That's the inquiring minds want to know. She said, absolutely not.
Okay. That's funny.
Absolutely not. You got an espresso for Christmas? Emily, that's an amazing Christmas gift. We love it. We also gave Secret Boyfriend, Secret Parents an espresso for Christmas.
We did. Yeah.
And they were
Sasha had to give 2
Thrilled.
tutorials.
I gave them
because
tutorials. They
my
were
dad
so
could not pay
happy.
attention the first time.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You got a 6-foot Santa for Christmas. Whoa. Yeah, it is life-changing. I completely agree. The Nespresso machine is
They
life-changing.
had a different pod machine, and my mom got like one of those pods where you have to like pour the ground
She was
coffee
refilling
into
a
it
pod
with,
every
like
day.
a tiny spoon, and it was driving my dad insane.
So we,
For the environment,
you know.
that's why.
She did it for the environment, but the Nespresso pods are recyclable anyway. So, and it's automatically done.
He was being tortured.
Yeah,
Everyone.
exactly, Claire. That I saw that too. I was like, okay, we're human
We should have
again.
got one for Michael and Shannon because they torture themselves over more.
They do.
Right?
Maybe we can make that their
Yeah,
gift for the other thing.
Yeah. Right? Having to listen to it every morning.
It's the worst.
Why would you do that?
His brother and sister-in-law grind their beans every morning and make multiple pots of coffee in a regular pot of coffee and deal with all the mess that comes with that. And they've got 80 kids. I was like, you guys, why are you tormenting yourselves like this? Like, work smarter, not harder. And like, it's not like they have a small kitchen or anything. Like, they've got plenty of space for it. They could have it there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
It
work.
would be the same space that the
It's like-
coffee machine uses.
Yeah, if you don't have any children and you want to like grind your beans and do a pour over, they don't do that. But like if you want to do any of those things, whatever. But they have too many kids to be worrying about time, and espresso's so much faster. Like when we made coffee in their coffee pot, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be waiting forever for my coffee. I was like, what is happening? It was forever, and then it just like it's not as good. I forgot we were talking about coffee, and I was like, they grind their beans. Yeah, not food beans. Don't worry. Although I guess you might be able to do that if you wanted to make like the brownies that have beans in them. Favorite gift that I got? Ooh, hard. Okay. I got a Dyson Airwrap, which is amazing. That was my birthday present. It's literally so cool, you guys. Really, really love that. Secret Boyfriend got me that. What else was my favorite present? Let me think. I got a really cute shirt that I actually really love from our sister-in-law. It is a big gift. It was a very big birthday gift, yeah. And I got
What's the shirt you got?
the Steelers one. It's actually really comfy, really cute.
super
I actually
cute,
really
yeah.
like it.
It's
She did a good
adorable.
job. She picked a great one. Actually, we did Secret Santa, and
Sasha now owns one more sports short than I.
it's true. I'm more sporty than Secret Boyfriend officially.
I don't own any sports shirts.
Yeah, but I was gifted one. I am back. I'm back.
It's pretty fun.
What else was my favorite? Secret Boyfriend got me some really amazing, really cute clothes, but also some like amazing vanilla peppermint smelling bath stuff because he thinks I don't relax enough. And so he was like, here, have bath toys. Like I'm a child. No, I'm kidding. They're like bath bombs and scrubs. You should have got me a rubber ducky. They smell so good. It's vanilla peppermint, which is like.
If you had actual bath toys, would you bath more?
No, because I like to read in the bathtub if I'm trying to relax, and that's basically my bath toy. I need bath crayons. I mean, I do have the bath jellies from Lush. It's like basically, Matt, hi. Everybody say hi to my friend Matt. In case you all don't know, he is Broadway stage manager extraordinaire. If ever you want to learn what it is like to be a stage manager on Broadway, you should follow him. Also, he is one of the most like with it stage managers I've ever known in my life. What a gem, what a genius. Follow him if you want to know about how to do that stuff because nobody else does it right. The end. I was also Matt's first job. I gave him his first job. What? It's true. he's covering his eyes like I didn't, but I did. It's true. Yes, I did. Yes. Hey, Grace. Hi. How is everybody? I missed you guys. It's so wild. We were not with like, I like my normal schedule and I like having book club. So it was as much as I actually genuinely loved the trip, but like I would have loved it more if I had the trip and book club.
You could have made that happen.
No, I know, but I was just wanted to participate with everybody. I didn't want to be like away from everybody. And there are so many tiny humans in that house that they would not have wanted this to go on because those tiny humans are picky about what things are allowed to be on, and me being on rather than Mickey Mouse Clubhouse being on is a no.
Well, we wouldn't have put you on the TV.
No, I know. It was a joke. It was a joke. She was like, but Mickey Mouse! And Secret Boyfriend's brother kept trying to play Muppet Christmas Carol for his daughter. And she was not interested. And I was like, I'm also not interested, so I'm on the kid's side. And he was like, you're not helping. I was like, no, I'm not.
Ridiculous.
I see why you like Nespresso now. I went from 0 machines to 2 coffee machines this week. 2? What's your other one, Grace? Wait, what else did you get? So many people got Nespressos for Christmas. It's amazing.
Nespresso should be paying me.
If Nespresso wants to sponsor me, I will not tell them no. You got a Keurig also? Oh no, you don't need both. Keep the Nespresso, return the Keurig for the cash and buy pods. It is, that's right. See, she likes the Nespresso better. She's already saying it. It's way better. So return the Keurig, take the cash and buy Nespresso pods.
My parents had a Keurig.
They did. We replaced it for them so that they didn't have to be tormented anymore.
Yeah.
It also tastes better. I've tasted coffee out of Keurigs because I know a lot of people with them. Yeah, one was from Kyle's family and Nespresso was from my mom. Your mom knows what's up.
Like if you screw up a Keurig pod for some reason, like water's not in there, you can't put it back in.
Oh, really? Nespresso pods you can.
Yeah.
You like the Keurig for tea though. Ah, that's different. I subjected my kids to Emmett the Otter's Jug Band Christmas this year and they surprisingly liked it. What's Emmett Otter? I don't think I know that. Do you know Emmett Otter?
Never heard of it.
Me either.
But I don't have kids.
But other people are saying it's a classic. But we have nieces and nephews and siblings.
No, I've never heard it mentioned before. Unless maybe it's a regional thing.
Becca's telling me to forget about it instantly. Okay. Oh, is it puppets? Is that why you're telling me to forget it? I don't know Emmett Otter. I've never even heard tell of such a thing.
Nice. My sayings are rubbing off on you.
Yes, well, you know. It's a Christmas classic. Huh. Oh, it's puppets. That's why I don't know about it. It's puppets, babe. Oh, it's Jim Henson. Oh, you're right. Becca knows. Becca was like, Sasha, instantly forget this. She's right. I can't do Jim Henson, you guys. I can't do it. There's just something about it. Can you make regular coffee in an espresso? Is it always espresso that gets milk? No, you can make regular coffee. They have multiple different types of pods. You can make iced ones. You can make long pull coffee. You can make 1 shot of espresso. You can make a double shot of espresso. You can make decaf. You can do whatever. If Nespresso knew what was up, they would make tea pods because no one would ever do anything else. If Nespresso made tea pods, it'd be over.
But Italians don't believe in tea.
That's not true.
Why wouldn't they do it?
I think they just haven't maybe figured it out yet. I don't know the answer, actually.
Oh.
I truly don't know why, but Italians drink tea.
What type of tea?
Don't let it intimidate you, Shelly. All different kinds.
Don't let what intimidate you?
What? Oh, she said Nespresso intimidates her. It's literally the easiest thing ever.
Oh my god, it's easier to use than
Anything else.
Anything else.
I don't know of a coffee thing that is easier than that.
It's ridiculous.
It's easier than going to Starbucks and getting your coffee. It's easier than a Keurig. It's easier than a regular coffee maker. It's easier than a French press or pour. I mean, it's literally so simple. You tap a thing, you go poof, poof, done.
It's so much easier.
I know you don't do reading on devices, but your e-reader for days, and I got so many. But oh man, yeah, I know. If I could do like, I just can't read stuff. Like I've tried using the Kindle app on my phone, and
Have you tried using the Kindle like paper?
No.
Maybe I'll get you one of those to see if it works for you.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because it's like paper ink. It's not like a bright LED light.
Yeah. I need
like
that.
them.
Yeah, they do. My sister's obsessed with hers. Obsessed.
Have you
French
ever-
press does taste so good, but Nespresso tastes the same. That's the thing. I used to use a French press. I also used to use a mocha pot when I was in Italy. Nespresso's just as good. I'm the same way. I only use cookbooks on my phone. It's too stimulating. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I hate Kindle on my phone, but I love the Kindle Paperwhite. Interesting. Interesting.
It basically looks like paper.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about Kindle is obviously they have a lot of books that come with like the membership and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so much different than the phone. You recommend it. Interesting. All right, I'll think on it. I definitely...
Second birthday gift?
I don't need a second birthday gift. That birthday gift was quite large. All right, should we read...
Everybody. Second birthday gift? Yes.
Second birthday. No. They're all saying they love their Kindle. We'll have to look into it. Shall we...
Kindles aren't that
It has a
expensive.
special screen that doesn't strain your eyes. Ah.
Maybe I'll get us one that's just like our Kindle. Yeah.
Can you read 2 books at the same time and not lose your spot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, that would be insane if you couldn't, right?
Yeah, I guess true. The ice melts and then it's like a second drink.
What's the best Kindle? Paperwhite 2023?
I don't know. What's the best Kindle, you guys?
32 gigs. How many books is 32 gigabytes?
I have no idea.
It's got to be like
They're all saying Paperwhite.
Paperwhite 2023?
Yeah, but why don't we just go over to Barnes & Noble and look at them in person?
Does Barnes & Noble have Amazon stuff?
Barnes & Noble... No, aren't the Kindles sold at Barnes & Noble? Did I imagine that? Isn't that a thing?
Wasn't that like a thing back in the day? But now it's like...
You can read as many books as you want and not lose your spot. Oh, cool. Barnes & Noble is Nook. Oh. Sydney adores her Paperwhite.
It looks nice.
Yeah. My sister's obsessed with her. She's like an addict. No, Barnes & Noble has its own thing. Oh.
I mean, it is true. Like, when we were... all the books we packed and all that stuff on the plane, total hassle.
So heavy.
Just just uses up so much
Get the
space.
kids version and you get a free cover and replacement for the year. Interesting.
Signature edition with wireless charging.
Whoa. Too fancy. It's the same as the adult version? Interesting. Huh. Apparently the kids version's the same, but you get a replacement in a year.
Wait, what?
If you if it breaks, you get a cover for it. You've heard really good things about the Paperwhite. Nice. You have the signature one? Oh.
That's looking at Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition.
What's the difference?
Larger display, maybe? This one is 6.8 inches.
Because kids chuck thing across the room. Yeah, sure. No, kids are wild.
It has a front light, so you can turn on a light if you need to. The whole thing is it doesn't glow, right? So it doesn't hurt your
Yeah,
eyes.
exactly. Which is interesting, right? When you think about it, that they were able to do that. It's kind of weird, don't you think?
Wait.
I couldn't live without my Kindle. It's how I read everything while James is sleeping at night. That makes sense.
Old Game Boy technology.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I think it's
And
probably.
you can take it anywhere. Yeah, we'll have to think about it. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe we look at it next time we're gonna travel, or maybe when we finish our next couple.
Books,
actual
because we
paperback
just bought a
books.
bunch of books, physical books, so we should finish those first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought Fourth Wing, you guys. I haven't started it yet, but I did buy it. I bought it at the store while I was away, because I finished the book that I was reading.
It's waterproof.
It's waterproof? Books are not waterproof.
They sell covers for them and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look nice. Other than that.
Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, a lot of people had suggested Fourth Wing to me, so I was like, all right, I'll give it and I'll do it. All right, so Let's jump back into the world of Key Ridge because I do have to get some stuff done today despite the fact that it is my birthday.
What? How are we going to relax today?
I am going to relax a little bit, but I do have to do some stuff. I can't just like completely shirk all my responsibilities.
You can't be a shirker.
I can't be a shirker.
She's not a shirker.
Gasp.
No shirks.
Nope, no work. I think that the people who are still waiting on their roll for slimes for this month would not like me to keep waiting. Yes, back to Maddie and her nonsense. That's right. Yes. Shirk day equals birthday. No work allowed on birthdays. They can deal. Okay, how about you all tell them to wait then? Do you guys want to like log into my email and tell everyone that they can wait till tomorrow?
Do not hack her email.
Do not hack my email. I'll tell them to be patient. All right, Grace. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and read chapter 18 of this book. You won't work for my birthday either, AC? Wow, thanks. Wait, here's the funny thing about that. AC quit her job and went back to school, so she's not working anyway.
School's just as much work.
I like schoolwork, though. I have pneumonia. Do you think they want to deal with me right now? You have pneumonia, Becca? I'm sorry. Yeah, you probably do, Liz. Liz, I'm sad. I'm not... Wait, before we start reading, can anyone raise their hand and tell me if they're missing Liz and Anya's daily videos? I'm bummed. Where'd they go? Such a bummer. I got really used to it. I have to work on your birthday. It's my only working day this week other than... hey, but you know what? I miss them. I miss them big time. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to live. It's only been 4 days. I have a jam calendar out there. Good, because I like it. Yeah. Yeah, no, all of their videos are great, but the like daily routine, I'm a routine person, so the like daily, like, I'm going to open this thing. Oh, Allie, they both did the advent calendar every day. I loved everyone's videos. They were great. I know. I woke up on day 25 like, well, Merry Christmas, no more slime. I'll find random advent calendars. I would love for you to do that. You should make, wait, you guys, Liz, like Anya can do all of her cool like workout stuff, and your account can be just like all year round opening an advent calendar every like just like keep going. Every time you finish one, you just open another one. Just like find every advent. Oh my god, that's actually a great idea for an account. If you were just a year-long advent calendar of every kind, you tested all the advent calendars all year long, you probably get a bunch on like super sale right now because they're probably super cheap because everyone, yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, right? Like, yeah. Oh, you made the first slime for the slime guide yesterday? That's amazing. Yeah, like Liz, I'll pitch in. I will. Yeah, we got ours. Michael. Oh no. It would be totally amazing. What if I created a workout with slime? I highly recommend it. Anya, Google my username plus Slimer size, and you might see a video, and you should duet the video that I made and do your version of my Slimer size video. It'd be hilarious. Oh my god, a pickle themed advent calendar. Oh my gosh, this is amazing all day, every day. I recorded slime reviews when I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous, Grace. We love you. Are you kidding me? What's there to be nervous about? We're obsessed with you. Totally do it. Totally do it. These are all great ideas. Okay. So let's read a little bit because we haven't read. I mean, I've been reading obviously while I was gone, but like not this book, and we need book club stuff. You should absolutely make her a pickle advent calendar. I want them to be quality, but I don't know if they are. If you want to show them to me first, Grace, you're welcome to. Yeah, it'll be on your new account. That's awesome. I love your username, though. It's such a good one. All right, here we go. Chapter 18. Back in the world of Key Ridge with Maddie. I'm at Target. I'll look here. Bookstore had some discounted stuff. Yes! Do it, Liz. Do it. Do it. All right. Phew! That was a rush. Bev wiped her brow and held her hand up for a high five. I slapped it gleefully, feeling electrified from such a busy morning. It was the first night of the season. The lodge was at full occupancy. It was thrilling to see the lobby abuzz with so many people. Wow, I haven't read out loud in days. This feels so weird. The past few days had been a blur of nonstop activities. Giles and Johnny had already painted the lounge and the existing chairs. Bev had helped me place the art that I bought. The table had arrived yesterday. Aaron was already tinkering around the kitchen and coming up with a simple menu. Did you hear how many guests asked about the new lounge? I asked excitedly.
I have ears. How could I not hear? That fresh paint really draws your eye when you walk in the lounge. It looks so good, I agreed. My phone buzzed in my pocket and I ignored it, scrolling through the computer's list of reservations to see how many guests we had left to check in. My phone continued to buzz relentlessly, so I finally reached for it to see what the big emergency was. And these are from Frankie, or her sister, you know? It says, Frankie, oh my God, Frankie, pick up your phone now. Frankie, did you know? Frankie, Maddie! My stomach stank. Why can't I read? My stomach sank. Maddie says back, what are you talking about? These are all text messages. The next message was just a picture of Garrett and Nadine in a field. He was sitting behind her with 2 hands on her stomach. She was looking lovingly back at him and holding a picture of a sonogram up to the camera. The blood drained from my face as I stared at it. Frankie says, did you know she was pregnant? I can't believe this. WTF? Is that why they got engaged 2 seconds after you broke up? I was still staring at the photo, at Garrett's smile, at how genuinely happy they both looked. I had been trying to pretend like this wasn't real, like what Garrett had revealed to me wasn't true. Now, that was impossible. It was plastered all over the internet for the world to see and revel in their bliss. I couldn't hide from this anymore. A lump formed in my throat and my eyes started to burn. Shit, I could not cry here. I squeezed my eyes shut and took a deep breath through my nose and out my mouth, trying desperately to remain composed. You okay? I peeked through one eye to see Giles staring at me. Concern flooded his eyes. Yeah, of course. I plastered on the best fake smile I could muster. He searched my face, clearly not convinced of my show. My eyes were glassy from trying to hold back tears. I blinked a few times and pretended to look at something on my computer. So, what brings you in? I asked in a cheery voice. Johnny finished the sign, the neon one goes up behind the bar. I figured that we could show you and put it up. Yeah, that's fantastic. Bev clapped her hands excitedly. How exciting, I said, still not making eye contact. Usually distracting myself with conversation was enough to compose myself, but the tears roared at the back of my eyes and threatened to explode. It's in the lounge already. He grabbed my arm across the desk. The gentle touch of his hand made me want to lose it more. Come see it. You too, Bev. I nodded. Staring at the ground, I watched my feet shuffle into the next room. I could feel Giles' stare boring into me, but I refused to meet his eyes. One sympathetic look from him, and I was sure I would start bawling. I kept taking deep breaths through my nose, fighting back the tears with everything I had. Johnny and Aaron were already in the lounge. The neon sign was leaning against the bar, covered by a tarp. You ready for the reveal? Johnny asked. There were excited cheers from the group as Johnny and Giles both grabbed a side of the tarp. They both ripped the tarp away to reveal a neon pink and blue sign. I glanced up but could barely see the words through my wet eyes. I blinked a few times to clear my vision. Ski Bunny. Ski Bunny? Erin asked, crossing her arms. Is that supposed to be funny? Giles shrugged. It's cute. Bev chuckled. I think it's clever. It'll look great above the bar. Silence followed, and I knew eyes were on me. I realized I hadn't said anything yet, and I needed to show my approval. Damn it, Maddie. Say it looks great. My face was bright red, but I finally looked up and opened my mouth to address the room. It looks My voice was interrupted by a choked sob. To my horror, tears started flowing freely down my face. Maddie, what's wrong? Giles stepped in my direction before I bolted out of the lounge. She probably thought you were making fun of her, I heard a whisper behind me. Too hysterical to stop and explain, I raced out of there as fast as I could. The bathroom off the lobby had a line already. I brushed right past it towards the stairwell. I took the stairs down 2 at a time and closed the basement door behind me. Once in the solace of the dark room, I sank onto the sofa and cried my eyes out. It had been ages since I'd cried this hard. Letting it all out, my chest heaved up and down. I ripped open a new pack of tissues and dried my endless stream of tears. Why couldn't I be as over this as they were? What was wrong with me? They treated me like shit, and I shouldn't be wasting time being upset over them. These thoughts entered my mind and just made me sob harder until I was on the verge of dry heaving. A derogatory term for women above the bar. I mean, I know, right? Seriously, Claire. I hated myself for this outburst, but my disgust with myself just made me cry harder. Finally, after a violent hiccup, my sobbing decreased to sniffles and I blew my nose. My face felt swollen and I was terrified to look in the mirror. A soft knock sounded at the door, causing me to jump, and I decided to pretend I didn't hear it. "Florida, open up, it's me," Giles said softly, and a muffled voice made its way through the door. No one could see me like this, especially not him. "No," I responded weakly. I heard a sigh through the door. "Please, Maddie." His voice sounded slightly pained, and my hand hovered over the doorknob. "Have you been standing out there this whole time?" I asked, suddenly horrified that he'd heard my embarrassing crying sounds. "Yeah, and it's been killing me. Please, let me in," he pleaded. After a few moments of deliberation, I slowly opened the door. Giles had been sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. He jumped to his feet as soon as I had the door cracked. As if worried I might change my mind, he snuck a hand between the door frame and wedged his body through. He looked up at me and uncovered my blotchy face, horrified he was seeing me like this. "Please don't look at me," I muttered pathetically. "Maddie, what's wrong?" he asked, grabbing my wrists and pulling my hands away from my face. "You scared the shit out of me. You sounded hysterical in there." "I can't believe you were eavesdropping." I attempted to glance at him, but my face fell into a puddle of sadness. He placed a hand on each of my shoulders and pushed back towards the couch, forcing me to take a seat. "I wasn't eavesdropping. I was worried about you." He bit his lip and continued to stare at me despite my instructions. This wasn't about the sign, right?" His expression was so earnest it almost made me laugh. "The sign's cute," I said. He leaned back, sighing. He ripped his beanie off and ran a hand through his hair. "Then what's wrong?" I stared at the floor, not giving anything away. "It's so stupid. I don't want to talk about it." "Maddie, no, really, I'm so embarrassed. I just want everyone to forget this ever happened." "Not likely." I groaned and cradled my forehead in my hands. I can't believe I lost it like that." Giles didn't say anything. I snuck a glance at him through my fingers, only to find that he was staring at me intently. "Let's get back out there. I should get cleaned up." Oh, sorry, that might be her. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep reading. I think everyone's okay. Is everyone okay? I'm just gonna keep reading. I think that's Maddie saying, "Let's get back out there. I should clean up." I'm not sick. If anyone's hearing me cough, it's because I landed at like 1 a.m. I promise you I'm not sick. It's just, when you've been flying for a while and you start to like lose your voice a little bit, it has nothing to do with illness or whatever. I'm fine. It's just plain boys. All right, we're reading. I sprang to my feet, but his hand grabbed mine, holding me in place. "Please talk to me," he whispered. "It's nothing, I promise." I forced a pathetic smile and tugged my hand away from him. I turned the door handle only to find that it was locked. The keypad was still on the inside of the basement door since I hadn't found the time to reinstall it. Giles was standing behind me now, looking over my shoulder as I tried to enter the 4-digit factory code. I let out a frustrated sigh. I tugged the door to no avail. Oh no, you guys. You guys know what's about to happen, right? We remember what this is. "What is it?" "It's locked." I continued to shake the handle violently. "Why did you lock it?" "I didn't. The stupid thing must be malfunctioning. The code isn't working either." "This is why you're supposed to install these things with the keypad on the outside of the room." I know. I took a step back and assessed the lock. "Can you open it with your tools or something?" He shook his head. "Toolbox is upstairs." "Oh," I said flatly. I started to bang on the door loudly, but Giles grabbed my hands. "Whoa there, let's not freak the guests out." He steered me back towards the couch and I reluctantly followed. "Everyone knows we're down here. Someone will be by to check on us in any minute." "Okay," I mumbled. He leaned back and resumed staring at me. Now that we're stuck here, you sure you don't want to talk to me?" "You did this on purpose." I pouted, eyeing him warily. He smirked. "I don't think I could have anticipated you still not fixing the damn lock." We sat there in silence for a few more minutes, and I opened and closed my mouth a few times, scared to finally say the words out loud. "Remember how I told you that my ex cheated on me?" I finally whispered. Instead of responding, he inched closer to me on the couch and nudged my knee with his to encourage me to continue. I wasn't sure if his knee was pressing into mine, I wasn't sure if his knee pressing into mine was comforting or making me nervous, but maybe it was both. Yeah, I didn't exactly tell you the whole story. I took a deep breath, ready to blurt it out and get it over with. Right after it happened, I found out that he proposed to her, and that hurt like a lot. I've been waiting for him for 8 years. That was supposed to be me. I trailed off as tears began to form in my eyes again. Maddie, Giles whispered. He was lightly stroking my upper arm now in a circular motion. She's pregnant. I forced the words out of my mouth, and the tears fell as I did so. I know, I should be over it. They're clearly happy and ready to start their family. My voice cracked, and Giles reached out to tuck a piece of my hair behind my ear. But it still hurts. I thought I was supposed to be with him forever. I thought she was my friend. I feel like they got to live happily ever after, and I got everything taken away from me. It isn't fair. No, it's not fair, Giles agreed. I don't even have friends anymore. I looked up at him. I feel stupid for getting upset over people that don't care about me at all, but you shouldn't feel stupid. That's an insane way to have a relationship end. Anyone would be hurt by that. And most people would let it stop them from living life for a while. You've been trying to pretend everything is fine for weeks, and I know you're strong, but you don't have to be okay, Maddie. Yeah, I'm not that strong, I sighed before continuing. Remember that golf cart incident I told you about? After I found out she was pregnant, I got too drunk and I got upset, and that's why I crashed it. I'm pathetic. You're not pathetic. He raised his hand cautiously before wiping away one of my tears with his thumb. You came out here to start over, and that takes guts. And look at you now. He nudged my shoulder. You're turning this place around. You can stand outside even when it's below 30 degrees. You're basically a professional snowboarder. I laughed at his last two comments and wiped at my eyes. You're wrong about not having any friends, he hesitated. I'm your friend. I smiled but dropped my gaze as I thought about our tumultuous relationship. Really? Because sometimes it feels like I annoy you. If this is about when we first met, I told you, I'm sorry. It's not that. I shook my head. I just mean, I know it's none of my business, but whenever I ask you personal questions, it seems like you're closed off, and I know I'm not one to talk because I haven't exactly been forthcoming either, but his eyes looked pained and I regretted bringing it up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said any... Wait, sorry, that's her. I got confused. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I guess I just wanted you to know that if you do want to be friends, then I'm here if you ever want someone to talk to. He covered his mouth with his hands and slowly dragged it down his face. I do want to talk to you. It's just hard for me to talk about my parents. I reached over and took his hand, squeezing it in mine. You don't have to. No, I want to. I waited for him to continue, not wanting to push him. They died last year in a car accident. Tears pricked my eyes again, this time not for my pain, but for his. It was a really bad snowstorm. The roads were icy and visibility was shit. A semi crossed into their lane and hit them head on. He was staring at his feet, his voice thick with pain. I wasn't even here. I was in Canada doing some bullshit competition I had no business being in. I'd been having some problems with my knee. I should have been retired a couple of years ago, but I was too stubborn. My mom kept asking me when I was going to slow down, when I'd have time to visit more. I was just brushed her off, knowing I'd move back here one day. But one day came too damn late. His hands were balled into fists as anger crept into his voice. I cautiously grabbed his hands with mine and sat there with him in silence for a few moments, tears running freely down my face. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, I finally said. Yeah, it doesn't feel great, he mumbled. But you can't blame yourself for not being here. You could never have known that was going to happen. He shook his head. Yeah, I should have prioritized spending time with them, though. Were they proud of you? I whispered. He raised his eyebrows and looked at me, surprised. I guess so. Bev told me they would always tell the guests that you were their son. They must have been so proud of everything that you were doing. Giles squeezed his eyes shut. When he finally opened them again, a tear rolled down his cheek. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I have no idea what you're feeling, but you can't control what happened, I said as his eyes bore into mine. You can hold on to the memories that you have, though, and the knowledge that they loved you and they were so proud of. His lips were on mine before I realized what was happening. His mouth devoured mine hungrily, and he licked my lips and parted them, inviting him inside. This is about to get spicy, you guys. I might have to skip some of this. He kissed me even deeper, and I kissed him back, too stunned to even register what this meant. Moving his hands to my cheek, he held onto my face, ensuring that I kept my mouth glued to his. I leaned back slightly, and Giles followed me. He gently nudged me back further until I was lying down on the couch with him. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep beep boop boop. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop. Yep, beep boop. Giles ripped his mouth off of mine and jumped back. He was standing and moving away from the couch before I could even register what just happened. Is everything okay in there? Bev asked through the door. We're locked in. His voice was deeper than usual, and he cleared his throat. The keypad isn't working. I heard the sound of the knob being unlocked, and I jumped up and smoothed down my hair. Bev flung open the door. She eyed us both up and down, and I'm sure I looked like a mess from the hysterical crying. Also, the whole being kissed by a different man after almost a decade. Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't doing much for my composure. Giles, on the other hand, looked completely calm and collected, like nothing had happened. We've got to turn this lock around, Bev said finally. I'm getting the tools and doing it right now. Giles glanced in my direction and nodded before racing back up the stairs. I took a few shaky steps towards the door and tried to smile at Bev on my way out. She grabbed my arm and squeezed it. Right, Nikki? That's pretty funny. It's a knock block. I hope everything is okay. Her voice was comforting. I'm sorry about my outburst. Yeah, we're on the Giles book. Yeah, we're almost done though. We have this much left. Don't even give it a second thought. She wrapped me in a side hug and led me upstairs. I lost count of the number of times I've broken down in this very lodge. At least you didn't lose it in front of guests. Yeah, I guess that's true. Why don't you go home and take a nice hot bath? You've done so much work this week. You deserve a break. Thanks, Bev. I gave her a reassuring smile and we parted ways once we got to the lobby. Giles brushed past me with the tool set. Despite my pleading eyes begging to talk about what had just happened, he didn't even glance down at me. Walking back to my studio, I felt numb. Talking to Giles had felt amazing at the time, but now I felt foolish. He was dealing with so much grief that he probably thought I was being melodramatic. Ugh, I groaned, grateful for the cold air hitting my face. And what was that kiss about? Had he done it to shut me up? Did it mean something? I licked my lips from the memory. Kissing Garrett hadn't felt anything like that. I tried to remember back to when we'd first gotten together. I had thought that he was cute and remember getting butterflies the first time that he kissed me at a party. But this intense desire I was feeling now, Garrett had never made me feel like this. Giles's body on top of mine was running through my mind repeatedly. Shaking my head, I tried to rid myself of the thought. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't get my mind to stop fantasizing about doing it again. Let's see how long the next chapter is. I don't think I'll be able to get through it because I do have to use the little girl's room, so I don't think I can hold it long enough for that, which might be TMI. Kind of a red flag that her crying made him like, yeah, it's interesting, right? It's interesting. So maybe we'll read more a little bit later. We'll definitely read some more tomorrow. I want to try to finish it, before the break is over for everyone, obviously, so we can, I want to try to be on Land of Stories next book before our anniversary for book club, so that can be our anniversary book. So I'm going to try to read a little bit more of this one tomorrow, if that makes sense to everybody, or maybe a little bit later today, maybe since it's birthday day and I can sit around, maybe I'll do a second one and I'll put it up on YouTube for anyone who can't make it later or whatever. But I think we all want to get to Land of Stories as our anniversary book. Am I crazy about that? That seems right? Yeah, I feel like we all want that to be our anniversary book. So, You found book 6 at a thrift store for $3. That's amazing. I think we're on book 5, right? I gave Secret Boyfriend's oldest niece book 1 for Christmas, and she started reading it. And she was like, "You have a book club about it?" I was like, "I do." Answers for everyone, yes. Yeah. All right, so that's cool. And all sorts of fun stuff is coming up. We have lots and lots of, it is my birthday. It's my birthday. We have lots of fun stuff coming up. I was here for Land of Stories. Can they be read independently? They can, but also, Claire, they're all up on YouTube if you want to catch up. I think, Claire, if I were to suggest, I would maybe listen to the last couple chapters of the last one at the very least, just so that you can kind of have a little bit of knowledge in your head, but it's fine. You'll pick it up really fast. They are great though. I do recommend them all. And maybe you want to listen to a little bit of this one, see if you even like it first or whatever. But they're really, I mean, they're so good. It's interesting because I think Land of Stories, Foxy Roxy. So this is the interesting thing. I think people think like, oh, like any book in that genre is just gonna be enjoyed by everyone or whatever. But Secret Boyfriend's Niece had other books in that like almost Land of Stories genre she's 12, you know, and she was like, oh, since you gave me that book, here, borrow this one and start reading it. And I was starting to read some of the other ones that she had, and I was like, man, they aren't even a quarter as well written as Land of Stories. Like Land of Stories is in a league of its own as far as how well it's written. It's literally, it's unmatched. It's so good. And when you read other books of that genre next to it, you're like she tried to hand me the series Never After, and she was like, if you like that one, you'll like this. And I started to read it, and I was like, I can't get into this. It's just not, you know, it's just not as good. So thank you. So yeah, that is the whole kit and caboodle, and I will see you all later. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to post a video already today. So just so you guys know, if you guys could help me out really quickly, I have been tagged in, like, this is not a joke. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you right now, I have been tagged in probably 100 different videos in the last week of parents whose kids got slime for either Hanukkah or Christmas, not from me, just in general. And obviously if they followed me, they'd already know this. And they got it stuck in their hair, like just kids out in the world. So I'm gonna repost my how to get slime out of your hair video. If everybody could interact with that so that it gets to people, because like everyone's tagging me in those videos going, help this person, but I can't help every individual person because like you only get so much text in a comment. I can say white vinegar and then they respond and they go, but how? So the video's there. So anyone you know who's a parent, just tag them in it so that we can just cover the bases. The video is pinned, so you'd think that people would just go see it when I say that it's, but I'm just gonna repost it anyway because maybe it'll re-up people's knowledge about it. I wasn't ever planning on reposting it again because, again, like I said, it's pinned and it's got 1 million views. So like you thought everyone saw it, but so many parents are just not paying attention. Like I went on one video and I got to it too late and I was like, white vinegar. And she was like, oh my gosh, I already spent an hour and a half using conditioner. I was like, literally it'll take 1 minute if you use vinegar. And we all know this game. You guys have seen it in the comments 1 million times. Everyone's like, vinegar smells bad. Conditioner smells better. It's like vinegar smell washes out. Like you can use the conditioner right after. Why would you spend 2 hours getting slime out of your kid's hair when you could spend 1 minute? I don't understand it. Like it'll never, oh, you can just use hot water. Yeah, for an hour. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened. So anytime you see someone who one works and one doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Clearly not. The logic isn't logicking. The math isn't mathing. So if you're out there on FYPs and you see someone post about their kid with slime in their hair, just tag them in that video. Yeah, I've been trying, AC. I just, they've never been around. Like, that's what I always tell people. The comments in the video when they're like, XYZ works and it smells better. I'm like, have you ever been around a toddler with something stuck in their hair? How much time do you think you have? Less than a minute is the answer. I'm here to tell you. Yeah. When I worked at Slumo, I can't tell you how many times I had to get slime out of kids' hair, and you don't have much time before they bolt. Toddler smell anyway. Yeah, vinegar's not as bad as regular toddler smell. It's true. Vinegar smells better than diapers. It's true. Anyway. Parents want quick and easy, exactly. And I promise you, the smell of white vinegar will wash out of anything. It's not gonna stay. I guarantee you, it is not gonna stay. The next time you give the kid a bath or wash their hair or any of it, the vinegar smell will be gone. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go and use the ladies' room and post that video and have breakfast because I am hungry. And I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday. Do these people ever use it in laundry? I guess not. They also probably don't use it. I use it as cleaner, just like around anyway, because it's a healthy, like natural cleaner, but it's either here or there.